going down again. And yeah, this room is one of those stupid rooms where you kind of have to just sit in the corner and continually time your swipes. I feel like this was kind of training for the wizard fight, if you know what I mean. And oh, yeah, I'm pretty bad at this. You just gotta keep wading through them all. I feel like I keep flinching too, like in real life. Like I'm every time they get getting near me. I don't know why that happens, but somehow the human brain makes that possible. But that'll basically once we get through all those, it'll open the door for us, and then we have to hit the switch there. And yeah, pretty much room full of these guys. Oh man, I'm really bad at fighting those guys. But we're gonna have to get out of here. Basically, I'm locked in here forever. Oh crap. Swipe, swipe, yes. This is how we fight them, swiping. Oh wow, I got lucky there. I actually got hit. Oh well, I'm really bad at fighting those guys. I'm really bad at combat in this game in general, because I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. I should get one of those USB SNES controllers. That might improve my game because I'm more used to it, but I don't know. Oh hey, a dead end where there's 4 things. I wonder what we have to do. Not opening up the bottle interface. That's what we gotta do. And we get a key. A big key. Yeah, already we get the boss key. So, but you know that the boss key also gets us our item in the dungeon, which you already know what the item is. And we can't go in there because we have to hit the switch again. That's something you have to remember, is just constantly as you're going through rooms, keep hitting switches. Because, like, it's just designed to keep locking you out of each room, more or less. And go down here. Now we can go up here, because we have our big key. And new enemies with new mechanics, basically. So with these enemies, every time you hit them, even if you hit them cleanly, they'll still, like, knock you back like you got hit. Which is bad because there's holes in the ground, and that can be bad for you, obviously. So basically, make sure there's no holes behind you when you're fighting these guys. And after you kill all 3, opens that up. It's basically like a little puzzle, I guess. And they're giving us a switch, so we might as well hit it. Might as well. Hey, that actually worked out. Don't have to do anything in that room. Also, don't have to do anything here. Probably a good idea to kill a couple, but it's a good idea to hit the switch. Let's just say that this is the last time we're gonna be needing to use those switches, though, for this dungeon, at least basically. This room is full of these worm guys. Basically, the best way to kill these guys with a pot. Wait for them to line up with you. Oh wow! See, these guys are really hard to fight. I hate them. But yeah, now try to hit him with the pots though, because those are one-hit kills. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Get a pot. There's just one in this room too, or section. I mean, keep getting pots. All the pots here are empty. They're basically all, well, okay, actually, never mind. I thought they were, but that's probably just because later on, if you come back, if you pick up a pot. Later on, if you come back in the dungeon and you pick it up again, it'll never drop anything again, basically. And I keep coming down to this room looking for supplies when I was like younger and stuff, and I was like, why are all these pots empty? And I never figured out that I already had gotten them. But yeah, the compass. All right, so now we can see where evil lays. Of course, at the top floor. I mean, come on. So. Yeah, there's a treasure. That's our big chest there with our main item. But no matter what we do here, we can't get to it. So let's go ahead and hit this and get out of here. Move on to the next floor. Can't do anything yet with it. And yeah. Oh man. Frame rate for some reason. Oh gosh. Yeah, these bumpers, if you hit them. Oh, yeah, I'll demonstrate it right there for you. That's exactly how it works. But yeah, pretty much. This floor has a lot of those Octorock guys, or well, they're not called that, but you know what I mean. Oh man, this is bad. We got this, guys. We got this. And then there's also that red one, which takes a lot more hits, but we just took it out in one hit, basically. And yeah, if you hit that switch on that last floor that we use the switches, it's a good thing, because all those pots have hearts in them, which are right out, basically outside the boss door. Because yeah, that's it. I mean, this dungeon's basically over. All we gotta do is get that main item, which is, you know, a puzzle, basically, and then the boss is already accessible. We can go kill him right now. But we have to get the Moon Pearl, of course, because you can't leave the dungeon without that. You could, I guess, but I don't even know. I'm not going to question anything. But basically, the way we get it is by hitting this. There's a reason they're protecting this. And if you fall just right in this hole, yeah. And now we can get it. Moon Pearl. Yep. And so pretty much, what I was saying before, don't forget the Moon Pearl. Yes. We got the Moon Pearl. We're good. So now, if we teleport to the Dark World, we will still be us and not a bunny. But we don't actually need that functionality in this dungeon, even though there's like a warp spot here or something like that. We never... I don't know why that's there. And also, there's these cracks in these walls up here, but I don't think they blow up. I don't know. I guess it's just for design these days, but yeah, I don't know. Or maybe I'm missing some. I forget. It's been a while, guys. Let's re-heal before we go up against this boss, because this boss can be really frustrating. Let's just say that. Yeah, it's a giant one of those really frustrating enemies. Yeah, fun. And he's on a platform that is hovering above ground, so if we get knocked off, we're instantly gonna, you know, get damaged. Well, I don't think you can take damage from falling, but it resets the fight. All your hits on him will reset after you fall. So basically, although dying to him is not that big of a danger, falling is, and that's very easy to do. Oh wow. Okay, demonstrating it right away. Oh, and a double fall. I hate that spot. This boss. As a kid, that would happen like every time. It's just like, oh hey, maybe I can beat him this time, and then it's like, no. Just no. And if all these pots here don't refill the hearts anymore, so the ones it's just, oh my gosh, like if you run out of hearts, and you basically are done with this dungeon. Like you have to go out and reset it, just so you can get the hearts again, because you just need them. Basically, you can only hit his tail. It's a very hard spot to hit, and nothing affects him besides for your sword. Using the circle attack is somewhat of a tactic. But I think my tactic that I have on him is really good. I'm not going to use it yet, kind of. Well, I'm not going to attempt to use it. I'm just going to fight him normally. Just kind of show you, like, as a kid, like, how frustrating this fight can be, more or less. Oh, Lord. Okay, yeah, that's almost went bad already. You can kind of get close. Oh, see, that's just... There we go. We got him. Alright. Maybe hit him one more time. See, he becomes faster, though, so that's another thing you have to look out for. His eyes get redder. We might be able to kill him here. Oh, no, that's bad. So my tactic is let him run at you and run away, and eventually he will curve. So, like, play chicken with him, kind of, and run away from him. Like, let him kind of come at you, and then he'll eventually curve, and his tail will follow him. Okay, he's going really fast now, so this is do or die here. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, thank God. He's dead. That wasn't terribly that bad, but let's just say I did a practice run of this dungeon pretty recently, just to kind of remind myself of this boss. And yeah, that boss is not fun. It's hard. But now we have the pendant, we got the moon pearl, we got another heart, our 9th heart. We're making progress. Oh yes. You've won the wisdom, wow, yes, you've won the wisdom of pendant. With this, you have collected all 3 wisdoms. Yes. I just had a stroke, you guys. Yeah. Alright, so now that we're out of that, and we can go and do stuff. Oh. I might as well show you this thing. I shouldn't have teased it earlier if I'm not going to show it right. What does it say? Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of ether. I think that just means it refills your magic if you have the Master Sword there. I'm pretty sure that's all it does, so no big deal. But hey, guess what? We are now still our normal form. Didn't you change your shape? Or you aren't just a normal guy, are you? Wow, your shape didn't change. You got the moon pearl, huh? At least he put 2 and 2 together and figured out. Oh, hey, you got the moon pearl. I think there's an enemy under. Okay, there's a fairy there. I knew there. Okay, apparently there's no enemies here. Might as well. Well. See, I'm thinking of like Ocarina of Time and stuff. You got to use your little thing. Oh, come here, fairy. There we go. This music is great too. I love the Dark World music. But yeah, that's pretty much. I'm not even sure what else we can do here. But yeah, we can actually just kind of. We got all 3 stones now. So guess what? We can go get this little thing called the Master Sword. I don't know if you heard of it. We can look at that item screen now. All 3 of those pendants over there. All 3 of or all 4 of those items down there in A now. This is looking like a sharp inventory screen, but got to use our magic mirror to get back here real quick. So we can go in here. This route back. This is actually a cool route because, well, you'll see here. But the way to get through is just to come through here. But this room is funny. I thought this was a funny thing because it's like, you're like, oh hey. Eventually you figure out that this basically this entire wall leads down to the exit. So you're thinking, okay, cool. But watch. Yeah, if you let it run into the wall, it will just reset you back. It's just like, oh man. You can't even like speedrun this. You could, but you'd have to stop yourself, I guess, ahead of time. But it's just, I always thought that was funny. It was like they probably intentionally did that, the game designers, just so like they'd be like, oh, people are trying to speedrun from Death Mountain to Kakariko, and then it's just like, yeah, let's make it so that if they run into that wall, they just start back at the very beginning of that path. But yeah, pretty much. Now we can't automatically go into the Dark World at will. We can't do it. So yeah. But over here is a little region that we know of that may contain a sword. That's a bomb. I basically just stepped on that bomb and nothing happened. Link almost just stepped on an IED. Yes, these crows are setting up IEDs out here in the woods. Landmines and shit. So we gotta find our way back to that Master Sword. I don't remember where it was. I always just kind of luckily find it. That's kind of how that's what the tactic I've always used. But I'm pretty sure I kind of have the basic gist of where it is. It's like up. It's basically up and to the left, basically. That's kind of what okay, I think it's up here actually.